Howdy, folks. Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in to a special CLIPA edition. Got the CLIPA hat. Got Chelsea here from CLIPA, and we're going to talk about all things CLIPA. So how are you today?
Doing good. No valid complaints.
So for the folks that don't know who you are and what CLIPA is, could you educate us here a little bit?
Yeah, so my name is Chelsea. I'm with CLIPA. That stands for the Christmas Light Installation Pros Association. And so what we've done is we've been the owner of our company, Matt Hayden. He started installing Christmas lights over 20 years ago. And so he was, always trying to educate people and inform them. And we started a Facebook group just so people could share, what they're doing in their areas, support each other, an open forum. And what happened over the course of the years is now we have over 6,000 installers across the US and Canada that are doing quite well in the holiday lighting industry. And so what we've done is we've just provided a bunch of resources for anyone that's looking to take their business to the next level. And so we provide anything from training to resources, product discounts, sourcing product, ongoing support, you name it. We just have a crew that's just willing to help anyone to maximize their potential of their service-related business.
And that's awesome. In today's day and age, when you got scammers out there and you got fly-by-night folks, you are a professional organization designed to provide quality service. What are some of the common complaints in the industry about light installers and just the whole Christmas light installation industry? What are some common complaints that you folks hear?
So I would say, as far as from the consumer standpoint, what I get, the complaints that I hear, a lot of people say if they use these fly-by-night guys, $99 to hang up your lights, they won't come back. Or they're using the box store lights. So they have issues from like Home Depot or Lowe's. And so a lot of people complain that there's damage to the home or it uses a bunch of power. As far as for the installer side, I would say the most common complaints I get are product shortages, right? As in any industry, as we get closer to the holidays, shipping speeds slow down and people run out of stuff. So if installers are not prepared, I would say at least by the end of summer, sometimes you can run into some issues.
Yeah, that's great, especially with the computer chip shortage for those who are in pixel lights. I know that's really affecting the industry right now. What are the elements of decorating that CLIPA instills in their installers? What do installers get out of this? How are they trained? What's their education?
Great question. So we have a couple of levels. For our first level, it would be our entry-level installer who typically owns another service-related business. And so we'd primarily focus on residential, and that would be installing roof lines, trees, bushes, keeping it pretty simple, right? Just adding the service on. For our more experienced installers, we have a commercial division, and we'll do anything to help as far as consulting, design, help price out the job. And when you get into that commercial aspect, it's next level. And I'm sure you've gone to a theme park or to a shopping mall or even to one of those Christmas drive-throughs or walkthroughs, and you're just amazed. We have a bunch of great members who put on some awesome shows on the commercial level. But I would say for our entry-level courses, we primarily just focus on the residential, putting up the roof lines, trees, and bushes. And then after customers get a couple years under their belt, then we suggest they take it to the commercial level, and we have a commercial certification course as well.
Very nice. So baby steps. So they get in, they learn the trade, so they can always go commercial. How does someone obtain a CLIPA training certification, and what are the benefits of being CLIPA certified, to have that certification behind their company's name?
Yeah, so our certification events are 2 days. They're in person. We do offer some online courses as well. The good thing is we don't just talk about installing. We're going to talk about the whole business aspect. So we'll talk about, the marketing, right? The best forms of marketing to get in front of those customers. We're going to talk about insurance, design aspects, estimating, you name it. The second day is all hands-on, and then aside from that, the certification, which is so great about it, is we include a membership for the year. The membership is like gold because we give an additional 16 hours of training videos, useful forms, downloads, contract examples, photo examples, access to our estimating app, like you name it. We make sure that everyone is ready to hit the ground running. the certification at the end of the course, the way that we also, instead of just marketing just to installers, we also market to consumers. We want the consumer to understand why it's important to have someone who's gone through the training. They've been taught the right ways to hang the lights. They're using commercial grade product, because if the consumer doesn't know what a certification is, it means nothing to them, and we also really encourage all of our installers, in order to be listed on our directory, they have to hold general liability insurance. So that's really important. We want to make sure that these guys are protecting themselves and also the homeowners when they're out there installing. So we have a directory on CLIPA.com where consumers can go ahead and check to make sure that their installers are certified. And then also, it's just a great way, another listing for installers to get their business out there.
Yeah, let's put that website up here real quick. There it goes. CLIPAwebsite.com is the place to go. Now, I had no idea you had an estimation app. That's got to be incredibly handy for the installer. Plus, you said you did hands-on. I love training that is hands-on, because that's how I learn. You can talk to me all day about something, and I'll probably get it when I get my hands on it. It's kind of like, as an example, if you tell me where to go, I can get there. But if I'm the one driving and not in the passenger seat, for whatever reason, I'll remember more. So that's awesome. You have that ability to do hands-on, and you have some apps. You give them everything they need to know to succeed and to carry on that CLIPA name. That's awesome. Conventions. What conventions do you have coming up in 2022, 2023 that folks can come and see you folks in person?
Well, we have, so every year we do our annual CLIPA conference. This year, it's in Nashville in May. We try to do it a little earlier in the year. And that's because typically most of our installers own a service-related business like pressure washing, window cleaning, landscaping, pest control. And when those businesses slow down, Christmas is the perfect way to supplement that off-season income, keep those employees working year-round. So in the early second quarter of the year, we have our CLIPA conference. And so it's for advanced training classes where we try to bring everyone and more together. And we give you guys 2 full days with 2 full classrooms of anything to grow your business. So commercial sales and marketing, permanent installations. We talk about landscape lighting. We have courses on marketing, whether it's paper marketing, online marketing, you name it, recruiting, bookkeeping. We just try to give you everything to be successful. And then this year too, we're also offering, which is super cool, an OSHA safety certification class, which is huge, right? And that's part of CLIPA too, is we want to make sure like not only are we doing things the right way, but also the safe way, right? Because as things pick up and we're busy, we're installing, it's like everyone has to be on the same wavelength when it comes to safety, because we do not want to deal with that mess.
And that's awesome. You guys have OSHA certification behind that now, because you said earlier, if no one knows what being CLIPA certified means, it's not meaningless. But everybody, I think, knows what OSHA means. And okay, we're CLIPA certified, we're OSHA certified. Heck yeah, that's awesome. And I don't know, folks. I'm a convention guy. I love it because you can network. You get everybody there, all in one space. And when you go to conventions, especially a CLIPA convention, you can ask questions of the instructor. You can ask questions of other people in your industry right there. So that's kind of neat. Social media. What social media is CLIPA on, so folks can reach out? I know you have Coffee with CLIPA. I know you have that. That is a series on your YouTube and on your website. So what social media do you have for the masses to reach out to you?
So I would say join our CLIPA Pro Tips Forum. So this forum is great. It's all installers. And this Pro Tips Forum is really going to help you guys. Just even if you're like on the fence, you're like, I don't know if this is for me, join the group, because you're going to be able to see what other people are doing. You're going to be able to ask questions. And, don't take my word for it. Please, I implore you to ask our other members, how it's worked for them, because they love it. And they say too, this is the best part about Christmas. They say, once you've been in the industry for 5 years, you're a lifer. So if you can make it past the first 5 years, you're never going to leave. And a lot of people bring in more in holiday lights. I have a few guys that do over $1 million within 6 weeks. So they bring in more than their other businesses that they have. So you just really never know your potential. It can be scary at first, but the good thing is you've had people before you that have done it. The industry is always looking for people who are hungry and willing to learn. So it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. And Christmas, obviously, it's a seasonal institution, but it's awesome that you mentioned that some folks will make, $1 million just in that short time frame. compared to their other businesses? Because you mentioned before, you have power wash companies, you have other lawn companies out there that supplement their workers, keep their workers employed during the Christmas time. Now, is that on your Facebook, or where's this forum best located?
Yes. So go on Facebook. You can type in, just when you're looking under groups, CLIPA Pro Tips Forum. So you can join. They'll ask a couple questions. We just want to make sure you're, not a spammer trying to get into the group, and then we'll let you in and you can ask questions. You can see the best part. What I love is that people share their experience, like what's working for them, maybe what's not working for them. And then 2, you may have someone who lives near a region where you service, and that's the best experience that you can get, is someone who lives by you that can say, don't do this, or it snows at this time, you can't take them down at that time. So, but it's a great forum, CLIPA Pro Tips Forum.
Now, you mentioned that you love that part. What is your favorite part of working for CLIPA?
Okay, my favorite part is I love working with other business owners and helping them. So in the beginning, they could be very fearful, like they don't know what's going to happen next. But my favorite thing is after the season, following up with them, seeing how the season went, and them telling me how much money they made, how happy they are, and how they can't wait for the next season. That's probably the best part about this job.
Yeah, you get to where they like, it's always about, that's what I'm saying on my shows. It's always about next year, what new tech's coming out. And I love the fact that you mentioned you have to have commercial grade lights versus retail grade on a house, because retail grade's going to last 1 to 3 years. Commercial grade, a lot longer, decade plus. So I love the fact that you mentioned that. That's one thing a lot of folks get wrong.
Yeah.
What's a fun fact? What's a fun fact about CLIPA that we should all know about CLIPA? What's something fun we should know?
What's something fun? I would say for CLIPA, I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had, but I would say the most fun thing about CLIPA is that for us, wherever we go, we're constantly trying to network with new people, and we always have a lot of fun doing it. It's not about what you know in the industry, it's about who you know. And wherever we go, whether we're at a pressure washing convention, a window washing convention, or a Christmas convention, we like to get everyone together just to network and have a good time, have some food, some laughter, and some drinks, and enjoy themselves. And so I that's one thing I can say about CLIPA since I started working here 5 seasons ago, is we're really good about getting people together, and there's just a lot of camaraderie in the industry. It's a small niche industry, and you really have to support each other. There's enough business to go around, and that's one thing we try to encourage everybody is like have fun, laugh, and enjoy the time, because we all work really, really, really hard.
Yeah, there's more than enough business to go around it. It's one of the few worldwide holidays, Christmases, and everybody loves Christmas lights. Everybody loves Christmas lights. And that's one fun thing you'll notice about CLIPA's YouTube page is they like to have fun on there. So if you haven't checked out CLIPA's YouTube page, check them out, subscribe. There's a lot of fun things going on, a lot of education going on there too. Is there anything I didn't ask you today that we need to know? Anything that you'd like to add?
I would just say if you're anyone, whether you're a hobbyist, whether you are just looking to get into the industry, or maybe you're just looking to get away from your regular 9-to-5 job, we're always happy to take phone calls, email us, message us. I have a Facebook too. You can contact me at any time. I'm always happy to hop on a Zoom call, provide a free business consultation just to see if it's for you. We do that all the time. And even if you just want to get your feet wet and try it on your own, that's okay too. We're still here. Everyone at CLIPA is still happy to help and with whatever you might possibly need. So just please don't hesitate to reach out.
Awesome. Let's put that website up here one more time. Make sure I hit the right button there. CLIPAwebsite.com. Check them out on Instagram. Maybe I actually don't know if you have an Instagram. I know you do Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's about it for us today, folks. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Chelsea, talking about all things CLIPA. I'm Charlie. We'll see you in the next video.
Thanks so much, Charlie.